Okay, so this one is crazy. You're secretly married to... I probably should. You had a crush on Lana, so I'm assuming this is basically about Lana Rhoades. Would I say I am super rich or a brat? What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video. Now, as the title suggests, I will be answering or going through your assumptions about me. Some of them are mad, some of them are worse than mad. Now, this was a trend that was happening like a while ago, and it's kind of come back in, and it's like a really good time, and I was pretty curious, so let's see. Ignore my studio setup, I'm working on it. As you can tell, it's kind of last minute. I'm not meant to be filming here, but yeah, I'm not meant to be here, so don't worry, my studio's gonna be sick. Don't watch. Before we get into this, I finally ventured into the depths of my YouTube analytics, and apparently a lot of you that watch my videos, like that stumble across this channel, you don't subscribe. Now, I know I'm gonna be active, but before we get into this, subscribe to the channel. Let's try and I'm trying to get to 100k. I'm not gonna put any timeline on it because I don't know when that can happen, but subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, it helps me out. And yeah, let's get straight into these assumptions. So I asked you guys over on my Instagram, so do follow me there for future stuff like this and just to see like what I'm up to, and Snapchat because that's where I post daily. But yeah, so some crazy stuff has come in. I hope you guys know that these are not anonymous, but to be fair, I did tell you that I'd keep them anonymous for the video, but I know what you said. So I did ask you guys over on Snapchat too, but like just the way of like recording it and like screenshotting, it just became a little bit messy. So I'm gonna take all the ones from Instagram, and thankfully they're all like repeats, like the Snapchat ones are the same. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one, which is an interesting one, which is you fake a British accent. I don't know where you guys got this from. I don't, like, this is how I sound. Maybe off camera I'm a little bit more like, sometimes I'm a little bit more relaxed, so I'll use a lot more slang, but like, that depends on who I'm with. So like with my friends, I'll use a lot more, like probably British slang, but like with my family, like I'm not gonna call my mum bruv, am I? I hope no one does, but I don't do that. I don't know what else to say about this. I don't know if like you guys know YouTubers that fake their accent, but like, so another interesting one is you're a foodie. So I got this in like different forms a lot. Very true. I love my food. If you go on my Instagram, I actually have a food highlight. So I'm always like posting what I've eaten, where I'm going out. Obviously not recently because we're in lockdown and it's not safe to go out as much. But typically speaking, yeah, like I love my food. Like, trust me, I love my food. That assumption we're gonna give the green light to. You got that right. You enjoy living in the UK more than Dubai. That is not true. I just knew what I had to do in terms of life. Like I knew I was in university here, so I had to finish my degree. So I kind of, like you kind of know, like I don't have a choice. Like I can't just dip halfway through my degree, even though I did, but I can't just leave, right? So I have to finish off my degree. I just took like a break, which kind of was part of my degree. So in the end, I had to come back and finish it. And I'm a realist, like at the end of the day, like you want to kind of focus on your career to an extent. So I wasn't just gonna leave and go to Dubai just because I missed the beach. So this one's really interesting. You behave the same way on and off camera. That is actually not true. Now, before you jump to conclusions, it does not mean that I am like really like not energetic. Guys, I'm actually worse in real life, like in terms of energy and stuff. And I get this from my friends and my family all the time, that I'm very, very tame on camera. I am trying to work on it. I'm trying my best to like just completely leave my comfort zone on camera. Even though I've been doing this for a couple of years, I'm actually like annoying. I am annoying. Like I am way too energetic. I have too much energy most of the time. Like I'm just always full of energy and always making jokes and stuff. So my friends can vouch for this the most. And that is something I'm trying to like shift towards that on this channel. I'm trying to show that side a little bit more. I guess there's a lot about relationships and that kind of stuff. And I don't know if that's because people think I'm like lonely or something. Do I seem lonely? But so someone has said, you've met the love of your life at the Emirates Stadium. Sounds like this person knows a bit too much. So this next assumption is by far the most popular. This came up in all kinds of forms. I'm going to pick like the most polite and politically correct one. Someone has said, you're super rich. Now, some people just outright called me a brat or this or that. So this is something I get a lot, and I'm going to go off the fact that like there's been like loads of like, I've done a lot of like car related stuff, like more luxury kind of stuff. That is not what my channel was based off of. Like that's not how it started out. Actually, it started off as completely different, and then if we're perfectly honest, like stuff was interesting and it was getting more views. So that, I'm just to be totally honest, like, and to be honest, I enjoyed the experiences. Like I love my cars, so like that kind of stuff came up on the channel a lot. Would I say I am super rich or a brat? I would not classify myself as a brat. I know money and stuff is kind of like a touchy topic online, especially on YouTube, and no one really wants to talk about it. The easiest way to describe this is like, yes, definitely, like I've had a privileged upbringing. I am still very privileged, alhamdulillah. Like I thank my parents for this. And me, myself, I probably wouldn't put myself in the rich category, if that makes sense. I have my health and my family and everything I need, so I would consider myself rich in that aspect. Someone who has their life and priorities sorted, maybe. I don't know where you would get this assumption from. I'm kind of flattered if that's what you think. I would like to consider myself someone that is organized. So like, I've regularly said this, like I've taken breaks and stuff. Like, social media is not everything to me. I am not a full-time YouTuber. Obviously, like if I was, then I'd be struggling. I try my best. I wouldn't say I am someone who has everything sorted. It's very, very hard to, but I'm getting there. Okay, so this one is crazy. You're secretly married to... I probably shouldn't put her name in the video. Yeah, I'm not gonna put her... Okay, I'm gonna bleep that out. I got a lot about marriage. I got a lot about... Like, someone actually sent in an assumption and then DM'd me to explain the assumption at length. And just to give you guys some context, some of the stuff that you guys think, not all of you obviously, but like some of the people that have sent in stuff, is that I have secretly been married for X amount of years, and that's why I keep taking breaks from YouTube, and that's why like I stopped caring and like I'm kind of doing my own thing. Again, I'm flattered. That is not the reason. I'm so sorry to burst this bubble. I have not been married before. I've never married. I am not married currently. And I'm definitely not married to this person who a lot of you think I am married to. If you've sent me her name, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I am not married to anyone. You had a crush on Lana. So I'm assuming this is basically about Lana Rose. Don't know where you guys are getting this stuff from. I don't know where this is coming from. I consider Lana as my sister. Like, I literally consider her a sister. So, no, I have never had a crush on her. I will never have a crush on her. And that's not like in a disrespectful way. Like, I consider her like a sister. Like, you guys are mad. I apologize for the inconsistent lighting. The sun is kind of doing his own thing today. You have a big... we're going to end it on that one. We're going to end it on that one because you guys are actually crazy. There's a lot more. Some of them are like really niche. Like, I'm talking like... I had some crazy ones and I just don't know how you guys come up with this stuff. Like, I don't have a child. I don't have a child. Anyways, those have been my assumptions for today. This is more of a chilled video, getting back into the flow of things. It was a really cool way to kind of like speak to you guys about these topics, and a lot of you guys have some crazy assumptions about me, so I thought it'd be a good way to kick things off again. I will be uploading every Sunday, so turn the notification bell on and you will not miss an upload. Follow me on my socials, stay up to date. I am working on a podcast. I think I mentioned this in my last video. We are working on a podcast, me and Ricky. I haven't yet decided a day, but that will be on all streaming platforms, so as soon as that is ready, you guys will know about it, so I'll talk about that. Probably on my socials, so that's why you gotta stay up to date. Also, something I discussed with you guys on Instagram. I'm really into gaming. I'm thinking of like making pure gaming videos, like more than once a week, like a couple of times a week potentially. And the sun is back, mad. A couple of times a week, and I'll probably get my brother to edit those. So I may have a link to a secret channel down below. So if you got this far in the video, I love you. Go down there, subscribe to that channel, and let's see how many subscribers we can get that to. And I'm gonna try and upload some gaming videos. So appreciate you guys. A lot of you are wondering about Dubai vlogs. Hopefully back soon. I will catch you guys in the next video.